Start it again.
Is that what you call our audience?
Yeah, I Bubba. Oh, like,
I thought you said love bug.
oh no, I said Bubba. Like, wasn't that Tommy Key?
Bubba.
Right?
Bubba.
Tommy Key. Yeah.
Did you say Bubba?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Oh,
Sorry.
hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We appreciate you tuning in.
Episode 12, I think.
Yes.
If I'm counting right, I'm not the best at math, as everyone knows.
We
So
know.
I think we're 12.
Okay,
We'll go with that.
Okay,
We're going
All
with
right.
12.
Welcome back. Thank
Hey,
you.
everyone.
Thank you. Appreciate you joining us for who knows what. We don't know.
We don't have Wi-Fi at the moment because we had some.
Do we need
some-
it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. We'll just go. We'll go. Is it called go rogue? Go off the cuff? I don't know.
I don't know.
Kind of like what we normally do.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, you mean we're gonna be the same?
Very much so. Very much so. I do have a question because I've been online shopping. Because I love to go in the store shopping. You don't.
No.
Yes, I do. Well,
You do,
only at the
you
grocery
like it.
store, but
You know,
yeah,
I'm talking clothing,
Okay.
fashion.
But I'm
clothing.
very rare that I would buy anything online for clothing.
Clothing?
Correct.
You don't buy anything online?
Nah.
Oh.
What are you wearing right now?
Lillian.
Well, but this is
We were just talking about this
I
shirt.
thought you buy from Tommy Bahama online too.
Well, I do
Yeah,
too
okay.
because I know how it. Only those two.
You
This is
see where this is going?
This is, well, okay. There's an exception to everything, but no. This is a Lily Pulitzer. I shop at there. I do not buy regular price.
I like that. I like the color.
Thanks.
It's nice.
I got it on their annual clearance sale. So on the brands that I know how they fit and what size I wear, totally okay buying them online. Anything else, it would be tough. But I started buying Tommy Bahama, which we were talking about earlier, in the store. They have one store in St. Louis, and then once you can kind of figure out what your sizes are, then
Then you can do it from online.
Okay. So, but your point, you had a point.
Well, I'm starting, fall's approaching, of course, and jeans,
Oh.
denim. What's the trend going to be? Because I keep
I
on
just heard
thinking.
this.
Really?
I just
You
heard
did?
it, yeah, 2 days ago.
Because I've been buying things.
I think I heard it on 2T's podcast.
Oh, did
I
you?
feel like it. I'll say it and then
Okay.
maybe you can,
I don't know.
I only
Because I've
listen
been-
to 2 podcasts.
All right. I've been
besides
buying
ours.
some different jeans or denim or whatever.
I heard the low rise is on its way back. That's what I
Oh,
heard.
really?
That's what I heard.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Ugh. Yeah,
And
I can't.
I've been buying. I've got high rise or high waist. High rise,
High waist, yeah.
high waist, flare.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
flares are definitely
Uh-huh.
out there. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I still see skinny though too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
So
I
what's
just saw
going to be
a
the
big release of some more skinnies again.
Skinnies?
So
Okay.
I think
And
it's a
then
little of both, is what it looks like.
and even boyfriend jeans.
Yeah,
You wear a little
yeah.
baggy and
I remember now, this
Okay.
was a question on a television show where I was listening to it in the car and somebody said, what style do you wish would come back that is not back yet? And I
Oh.
think somebody answered low-rise jeans and the other person said, but they are coming back. And then they got into the whole jeans conversation about bell bottoms and those kind of things. I always like tight leg jeans, like the 1980s. But
ankle.
yeah,
Yeah. Just straight leg. Yeah.
yeah, or even
Well,
tighter at the
tighter,
bottom.
yeah,
Tapered at the
tapered,
bottom.
Tapered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Red versus just straight leg, which
Which
because
I
I
guess
just
just be
bought.
like that.
Mhm.
I bought
I do
a
like the straight leg.
straight leg. I just bought some of that, which I feel like is more like a boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
jeans.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I just and then flare.
Mm-hmm.
I would say
Or boot
flare.
cut.
Yeah, boot cut too. It's
So I
like
think
I
it's
see all of it.
Skinny, straight, boot cut. I know
He's thinking about
Flare.
it. Like, yeah.
Anyway, so
We have a guest.
we may have a guest here. in a
Camera
minute.
whore.
We'll see. Maybe not. All right. What else?
Okay, I was just
Yeah,
wondering.
I like that.
Because I really do want to, if there's something I need to buy, I gotta buy it.
I it looks like to me from all all the boutique releases that are
Yeah.
doing all their fall stuff right now, and all the buyers that I hear about seem that it's going to be really a compilation of a lot of it. So again, everything in the 90s is back. I mean, that's just everywhere. Color blocking crops, the denim that was that, but it looks like I saw a lot of flares and a lot of skinnies, and that boyfriend
Yeah.
cut up here, and then that wide kind of wider leg down there. So I think anything goes this fall is what it looks like
Okay.
for denim.
Fun, fun.
Yeah.
That means you can do whatever you
Whatever
like.
we've
and
got, yeah.
whoa,
Yep.
it looks good on you.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's, if you can rock it, own it,
Yeah,
and just
Yeah,
go with it.
whatever
All
looks
right.
good with your body type, I
Okay.
say, is what we should do.
Not low rise.
No, I know.
No. Try.
What about denim on denim? Yay or nay?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't love that, but you see these like one-piece jumpsuits
Oh, I
that are
have a-
100% denim.
Yeah, I do have a one-piece jumpsuit.
Or I saw
That's all that.
on one of the housewives, they had the denim on.
A
and
denim
then
top with
and the very
jeans.
a crop. They had the crop top and the jeans. Or I saw the like bedazzled denim jacket and then just some simpler denim pants. So I
Yeah.
think not my thing.
I don't know. Every time I have like a pair of jeans on, I go to my denim jacket or something.
Yeah.
That we've
Uh-huh.
got
Uh-huh.
like the blonde
Oh yeah.
brunette,
Yep.
and it's like I can't do it. I can't.
I do love that jacket.
I do
So
too.
cute.
I really like it a lot.
I do too.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Well, time will tell.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? We'll look either.
We'll
maybe
see what
like-
we,
yeah.
yeah.
What else? Our listeners.
We didn't,
What?
last episode, we did not talk at all about Bravo.
We
didn't
didn't.
want to talk about anything
What do we
want
want to talk about?
Well,
Lindsay-
Miami's coming back soon.
Who-
I guess Miami's coming back, in December, I think, is that right?
I think that's
and
right.
then Salt Lake comes back this week. Is it this week or next week?
I
Might be.
don't know, but then Southern Charm starts
back
too.
too. Okay.
September 13th, maybe?
So yeah, it'll be interesting to watch Lindsay and Carl,
Carl, yeah.
Summer House.
knowing what has just transpired.
Yeah, yeah. No more engagement. Yeah.
Yeah, hook up.
Uh,
I was happy about that breakup.
Oh, who didn't know that was coming?
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
I know.
That was just a train wreck. Well,
Yeah. Both sides, but one more.
Yeah.
I think Carl.
What?
No, I think Carl can do better.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
He needs to get his own
Stuff
shit
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about on Orange County and Heather and Terry DeBro and their house sale, and all the rumors that Heather wants to be on the Beverly Hills version now.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. I think
Yeah.
that she's trying. Who knows?
Wasn't
trying
she?
or-
Has she always been on OC?
Yeah.
Oh, she has. She's never. And then I know she took a break for a while.
Yeah, 12 years or something, right? Or 8
my
years,
gosh,
maybe 8
I don't
years.
know. It was
Yeah.
wild.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she wants to. And then the whole thing is, will Beverly Hills chew her up and spit her out because,
Right.
which I would love to see, because I'm not a real big Heather.
Me
DeBro
either.
fan,
I
you know,
just-
she's just too snooty
She's
for
too,
my liking.
yeah, she's too
Out of touch.
planned.
Yeah, that's a great word. That's a
Everything.
great word.
Uh-huh.
Well, on the last episode, they were all talking about those were supposed to be,
Yeah.
candid pictures
wow.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty funny.
Which is, funny that paparazzi is not in OC. You gotta
Right.
call them.
Right, and go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was hysterical. So on the whole
Yes.
clothing thing, so
Yes.
have you ever sold anything on Facebook Marketplace?
Yes.
Okay.
Clothing? No,
Anything, but in
yes.
general. Okay, yeah. So me too. Xbox. I've done electronics and whatnot. I was just kind of cleaning out my closet. I had a whole pile of for the free page just to get it out of the house, which is fine and dandy. And then I was like, okay, well I saw these other people listing stuff, and I used to list a lot of the kid clothes on there. It just became too much work. So then I got to thinking, I'm like, okay, there's eBay, there's Facebook Marketplace, there's just plain donate it. There's garage sales, which I know both of you.
Which is a lot of work.
A lot of work. I've done one in my life, and that was probably one too many for me. Although my neighborhood one is this weekend, and that's kind of why this is fresh in my mind. I'm like, do I participate in it? I mean, we have all this stuff that probably need to get out of the house, and maybe once it's outside, then I can. The last time
It doesn't come back in.
it doesn't come
correct.
back
That
in.
is the rule.
That's the rule.
That's the
So
rule.
I was like, okay, that would be a reason to potentially do that. But you know, it's amazing. I live in a world where I negotiate for a living every day of my life, and so I've always lived under the everything is negotiable. On Marketplace, though, it is just exhausting. I'm like, something is $7. Like, it would
Well, you
just be, it would literally, it could just be free. I could just give it away, but it was just kind of
No, you don't entertain it.
I'm like, will you take 5?
No.
No, there's 7 dresses
Right.
for $7. I mean, they're $1 a piece. Come on, I'm
No.
like, this is. Some of them have the tags on, you know, just stuff like that. So
At that point,
it's
you'd
just
rather
irritating.
give it away to free
That's
rather
it.
than take
So then I just move it into a pile. I'm like, you know what? This is too much work, and it's irritating, and it gives me a darker side of humanity. If somebody really needs it, I would rather just hand it over to them. So
And then you're thinking the amount of time you're spending
Spending, reading
versus
these
if somebody
messages.
could just like say, I'll give you
Right.
$7 or whatever,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I'm deleting the whole thing and I'm gonna go donate it. I mean, I think wasting time is probably not my number one pet peeve, but
It's
close
pretty
to
close,
the top.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah. So I was curious, like on those choices, kind of where you guys went.
I only tried it once. That's when we were moving, and I had so many scammers, and I don't ever sell on Facebook, so I don't know how
to legitimize them.
Yeah, and then now I know, and now then I feel like I don't want to do it anymore.
I've had decent luck.
Okay.
You have, you have. Oh my God,
the last-
yeah, the big one, yeah, the big clock,
The big clock.
yeah.
What else you got? Anything?
How's school? I know I
Oh,
don't have any
school.
children in school, but like you've got
Yeah.
grandkids in school, your kiddos are in school. How's what week? This is week 2.
This will be the start, I guess, of week 3.
Okay.
All right, so everybody should be coming down with the flu and a whole
Yes,
set
everybody
throwing
should be
up
sick.
and diarrhea.
That's right. Everybody should
All right,
be
here
sick
we go.
soon. No, it's so far so good. All 3 of the littles are now in high school together for a year, so that's kind of fun. Planning for a freshman, well, multiple homecomings. Don't get me wrong, but freshman homecoming for a girl, which I haven't done
Ooh, is
in
she
many
going?
years. She
With a
keeps
group?
yes, if she goes, it'll be with a group. She keeps going back and forth, but we have now ordered a dress online, and this girl hasn't worn a dress since she was a toddler, so this is an experience. So we've ordered a dress that'll be here this week, and we bought a dress yesterday, so now we have 2 options.
Nice.
I will
She's-
say I've seen her
Yes.
in the one dress, and I've seen pictures of the other dress. I love them both. I really do. They're
I can-
very.
I will share
wow,
them. Yes.
wow.
Yeah, and so get her to try it on was the whole thing. So we'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful that we're going to actually attend, and I just think it'll be a good little experience.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's clearly uncomfortable, like fidgety and like.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
it's like,
Yeah.
You know, but
Oh, shoot, mine, you know, that freshman year homecoming, she went with a boy, and they went as a group, but, you know, went with a specific boy, and I drove there, and I was, you know, driving back, not only just them, but a couple other ones, and yeah, I got the phone call saying, come get us. Come just get us. He's following me around like a puppy.
oh my
I was like, okay, well, this isn't working. All right.
That's so funny. Yep. Well, I could see her saying something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Just,
see.
you know, you go, you show up, yeah. All right, Missy.
I could see her changing out of it like 20 minutes into the day. I mean, there's a million things that you just it's
Absolutely.
completely unpredictable. And Parker's already said he's like, I'm not going to that. Like he goes, I went to one. Do I really have to go to more? I'm like, buddy. I'm like, I don't care. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, okay. So
Good.
so
Fun times.
Good times, yeah.
Which, not that I have kids in school, but yeah, I do have grandkids
Yeah.
in preschool and everything. So the new, one came home, well, one was sick, but they were going, I think someone in school, that the SAPO virus, SAPO virus was going around. It's new. I never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
All right, so we're throwing up with that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
So I just took it as, yeah, well, school started. So
Yeah,
everybody's just
germs
gonna
are
start.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we go, until, for a couple months. Alrighty.
Right.
Here's a little tidbit, just because I think it's funny. So somebody said something about, you know, about in your car, where your gas arrow is.
oh yeah.
Yes, I just learned that. No, what? No, I'm not.
Another topic, I'm this many years old, okay?
Wait, no.
Really? You didn't know that?
Oh, maybe
Okay.
2 years ago.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah. Somebody
okay,
said
okay.
because I would struggle, which.
Oh, yes, no,
Right.
no, and I agree, because every
Especially
time
when
I
you
get
change
gas,
cards
Yes.
and you buy
yes.
new
Oh,
cars.
yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But every time I get gas, I still look.
Oh, I look every time.
Every time.
time.
For the
Yeah.
arrow?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why I do mine, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so every
Well,
time you do
because
look.
here's
Oh.
the thing. Okay, think about it this way. If
Okay.
you didn't have the arrow, you would know, you would have to remember. Like you would say in your mind, there's nothing to help me. So I'm gonna have to remember if it's on the driver's side or the passenger side. But now that we know, because
It's
before,
there.
pre 2 years ago, I had to know because I didn't know about that damn
Yes.
arrow. But now
It's not
a crutch.
right,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not
a fact that you need to know. It
Correct.
doesn't
Right.
need to be stored because, right.
Right, that's good.
Yes, yes, very good, okay, all right. Hey, we all use pens, everyday work, do you? Oh, I don't even think I wanna get into this topic, I'm just thinking.
Wait, what are you thinking?
Well, I want to, favorite brand of pens.
Oh,
100%.
Sharpie.
Flare.
Is that a marker?
A flare is it's like a rough, it's kind of like a Sharpie, but it's called FLAIR.
Okay.
And there's black and red, and I remember that my dad always used flare, all we had in our house was flare pens. And red flare pen, and he would mark things up and stuff. But I love flare pens because I love to feel the roughness when I write on paper. I don't want it no smooth. I want it to feel like rough.
Okay. Well, I only can use blue. My industry only uses blue. And I like a thicker ballpoint,
Okay.
like a 7.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
Huh?
Those are the
A thicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
A bigger, I don't know.
So you a rollerball?
I don't know. I don't know. I get a pen. It's like, oh, I like this, and I'll hang on to a pen until it's
Use
gone.
it out.
pen?
Yeah.
Is that a pen you like?
No,
Okay.
no. I just put clicky ones in my purse so it doesn't,
Leak. Yeah. So you're a Sharpie. Yeah. I have to
see,
say
I
that's
can't
probably
do
my
that.
second favorite because of the.
Well, what's your ballpoint? You don't use ballpoint?
Well, Sharpie makes a pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Yeah.
ballpoint?
Uh-huh.
Is
So-
it thick?
No, it's still
Uh-uh.
a rough
Rough.
though. It's
Yeah.
still
Oh.
it's still not.
And I don't like the gel because when I sign checks,
They get
it-
smeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Look
I
at you
love.
signing all those checks. Big money.
Yeah, right. All right, well, you two are absolutely no help
Okay,
on
well,
that
speaking
one,
of-
so
speaking-
never mind.
Tell us your favorite pens. That's the
Yeah,
easy
I
one. Email
want
us.
a ballpoint, thicker ink that doesn't smear.
Or tell us what you like. If you
And let me
like
know.
rough or smooth. Speaking
Okay.
of money, I had an experience with money, not a lot of money, 2 days ago at Petco, going to
Oh.
get going to get some dry pet food, and I've got a picky cat, so I try to get various canned foods, see if he'll try to like them. So I had one bag, this big, say 3 pounds of dry cat food, 3 cans, and a pouch. That was so I had 5 total items.
That was your purchase.
Okay.
That was my purchase. Go to the cash register, check and, scanning them, whatever. And I'm just ready for the total so I can put my credit card in. And he said, would you like a bag for 10 cents? And I said, what kind of bag? What am I getting for 10 cents? Well, it's just the regular, the plastic bag. And I said, what do you mean 10 cents? And I don't know. It just, a lot of things went through my mind. And of course, I'm not spending 10 cents on 5 items. I can carry it out myself. But I was just thinking, I would rather them just add the 10 cents to the cost of 5
Right.
items. If you buy 5 items, we're automatically adding 10 cents. I would be much more willing to pay for that than them telling me I probably, just because of my personality, make 5 trips inside before I would
Pay.
get 3 bags for 30 cents, because it's just the principle of it, and I think it's so stupid, and that's my thoughts
I would
on-
want to be asked and be able to
You
say,
would?
hell no.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, no.
because I don't just add something to
your
my
purchase.
bill. It's like tacking on a gratuity, and I
Oh,
That's
yeah.
everywhere now. I mean,
But-
everything is, do you want to add
Well-
a tip now?
Well,
yeah.
no, I mean automatically,
Right,
and,
right.
you know, because it'll be printed
Yeah.
somewhere, you know, parties
Yeah.
of 6 or 10,
Yeah.
whatever, you know, okay, yeah, but I wanna know if something's being added.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Would you
offer.
pay the 10 cents?
No, well, it depends.
Number
No.
number of items?
Right, I mean, if I can't carry the crap.
Right, if you
yeah.
walked in blind not knowing
Right,
that they had
right.
converted that and all of
Right.
a sudden, then you might, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the Aldi, I have, I
Keep
have
your
my,
bags.
I have my
Yeah,
bags.
right, yeah.
and all
Bring
the
your
time.
bags in each time.
Right, I
Yeah.
only have one bag, but.
Yeah.
And at Aldi, you know, I think I
Right,
was
right,
caught
right.
off guard.
Oh, sure.
I wasn't sure. And at Aldi, it's funny, I don't mind paying whatever the cost is
Yeah.
for the Aldi paper
20
bags.
cents, I think.
Or the
It's 20
plastic.
cents for a
Oh,
paper
not the
bag.
paper, not the paper. I think that's plastic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I
those-
bought
those
those
handles.
handles, the
Yes.
plastic handle.
Those
I,
are
I
like
just keep that in my car.
50 cents?
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I-
I got a bunch
I
in my
want-
car.
So does everybody, okay, so let's get on the
Okay.
Aldi topic.
Okay.
The quarter, did we talk about this before?
Uh-uh.
Okay,
don't
so
think
the
so.
quarter, at, you know, if anybody
Yeah.
goes to Aldi, quarter, get the card, you know, put the quarter in, pull the card out, and then, so, do you give the card away if you see somebody?
Yeah, I do.
And if they try to give you the quarter, do you take it?
No.
I don't either. Do
No.
you? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Unless
How
it's-
many times have you been given a card? And then you try to give them the quarter, and has anybody ever taken it?
No, I've probably only been given a cart maybe 3 times and nobody wanted my quarter.
Okay, what about you?
I've probably only been given a cart, yeah, a handful of times, but I don't remember ever them not taking. So I think they always took my quarter.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I never, I mean, if I'm going to
I think
offer,
sometimes maybe they have. It hasn't happened very often
Yeah.
though.
if I'm gonna offer my cart, I don't expect.
I don't either.
don't.
Yeah.
So if I, you know, I'll just put my cart back if I want my quarter because I have Aldi quarter in my,
That's what I do. I keep them in my car.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if I'm on my if I only have one quarter,
Yeah.
Co-water.
Yes.
I might not offer my cart.
Yeah.
Ooh, because then that's a good point.
Because
Then
I
you
don't
gotta
have any
replace the
quarters.
quarter.
Yeah, and I don't
Yep.
remember that I
I
need
don't
the
always
quarter.
remember that I need to.
And then I'm in
Replenish.
trouble. Yeah, then I'm just stuck with, I only can buy as much as my one bag.
Yep.
That's actually, you were telling me that the other day. That's a good.
Yeah, I
if
don't,
you
sometimes I
don't
don't get a
whole
cart.
Right.
I just bring my bag in, I just put my stuff as I shop, because I'm only gonna get a couple items. Like
Yeah.
the half sour pickles, which I have to
Oh.
go tomorrow, because I only have one pickle left.
Uh-oh.
I have a pickle every night.
I love pickles too.
Yeah. And
Pickle
juice. In my coffee cup, I put a pickle and I pour juice in.
In your coffee.
No, in a coffee
Oh.
cup.
She just uses the whole
Coffee cup every night.
That's the dish.
Shit. So I eat my pickle and then I drink my juice and it's gotta be that half sour pickle.
I love those half sour pickles.
Yeah.
They're great.
Yes.
Yeah. It's better than dill.
Oh, yeah,
way
way
better.
better.
Hey, I've seen too that the new, you know how we like our dirty martinis, of course.
do.
A dill pickle martini is becoming popular
Okay.
for serving.
Blue Sky has one.
A pickle martini?
I think so.
Oh.
I felt like they did.
They
Yeah.
have what? Aren't they?
Well,
Don't they have like 50
40
flavor? Okay.
Yeah, I
was
don't
like,
know, but yeah, a million, which I love. I love
Yeah.
it. I do.
I haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the road. All these
On the
places
road.
we're gonna go. All right. What else we got? Anything
Oh, I
else?
don't think I don't.
Do you have
think
any
I-
topics you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
what you got?
Well, I had mine were really the garage and,
The garage.
or the garage sale versus
Oh,
donating and
yeah.
all of that good stuff. A little Bravo, we worked in there. Gosh.
Are you traveling this week?
No, I am not. I've been traveling, as you know,
Yeah.
every week. But I have, as far as I know, knock on wood somewhere, I'm in town all week, I think. So,
Okay, what I do need to know, because me and the mister got a couple travel short trips and everything, and I don't know, may or may not be in hotels, I'd have to review. But you two are in hotel rooms a lot because of your profession.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say what it is. So, what do we do in, like I've seen people, go around, I mean, you put your bag in the tub and check before for bed bugs, bed bugs. Do you do Clorox wipes on the remote control and all the light switches? Any safety precautions?
Oh,
Okay, so I don't do any of that
Okay.
I didn't
cleanliness
either.
stuff that you mentioned, but
Okay.
I think I'm pretty safe relative to how I lock my door, and I choose if there's a room and it ends up with 2 beds, I pick a bed where I have the best view of the door so that I can.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have some paranoia about stuff like that. I keep my chair in front of the door at the end of the night when I. Yeah, I know, a little bit weird.
that's very good.
Always look under my bed. I always look in my closets, assess my situation. But yeah, the whole cleaning thing, I don't do that. But yeah, and I don't really worry about bed bugs either. So
I've never had for all the hotels. Not that I know of.
Yeah,
I've never had a bed bug.
yeah.
Oh, I think you would know.
Yeah, I think we got it because you bring them home and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'm a big, Marriott person for the most part. And
Do you stay on the first floor?
no, I stay on a high floor away from the elevator is what my profile suggests, always
Okay.
says. So I don't, and I've thought about reevaluating that so I could always be the first one out and not need the elevator, because then that would be a safety thing too. But that's the one thing I haven't done because it's just so noisy, I think, on the first floor. So I don't know. But that is something where I thought about changing my profile. But with the new company, the 2 gentlemen that I travel with the most are Hyatt people. And they're as much, I'll say, married to Hyatt as I have been for for 2 decades, I guess, to Marriott. And so I'm like, oh, and we try and stay together, stay at the same place. So when we travel, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do a little Hyatt. So I've got a little bit of a Hyatt kind of as a part 2, but still
Yeah.
pretty loyal. to
You
me.
were Hyatt for a long time though, right?
I was Hilton.
Hilton, that's it. Yeah.
Until they pissed me off, yeah. And
I
then
remember
that.
that.
Was, yeah,
Yeah.
that was the end of that. So, yeah, that's just me.
Okay.
I don't have any. I mean, I do check. I think I check the closet every now and then. Not consistently.
Do you use the coffee pot in the room?
Yeah,
I do.
I have, but it's always disappointing. It's always gross. But I mean, it's something. But I don't like it at all.
Somebody told my mister never use the coffee pot. in the
Why?
room.
Like, what
I
could
don't
happen
know.
with the coffee pot?
I don't know.
Well, it's not like it's hooked up to a water supply, so it's not gonna, theoretically, it shouldn't be growing mold. I'm sure they don't clean them. I mean, well, I mean, these are all the pod
Yeah.
coffee makers
Yeah,
these days,
right,
so.
right.
Sure.
And they usually leave a bottle of water in the room so you can make it. I figure right now at this point in my life with all the business travel and the cocktails that come with it, I'm thinking that my gut has probably just been trained for whatever grossness there is. So
So you're probably not going to get that Sappho virus.
I might not get that. I don't know. Kid germs are the worst germs. It's
They
like
are. They're
yeah.
so dirty.
They just bring everything home. I swear, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I use the coffee pot. I don't use the glasses. I won't use like the glasses in the room. But if they're
The
Plastic wrapped.
then I use those.
Cardboard
I use
ones
those all the time. Trying to think if there's
Ooh,
anything.
how often do you go after you back in your room, like, thinking you're gonna go to bed or whatever, but you want something sweet? How often do you go down and get something sweet?
Ooh. Maybe 1 trip every 5.
I'd say yeah,
I
20%.
I
That's
usually
about
I'll grab peanut M&Ms. That's kind of my go-to for a
Me
night
too. Some
sweet.
kind of M&Ms. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you ever go get something sweet?
No,
Don't you?
I'm not as sweet. I'll do.
No?
No. I would do chips.
Do you
I'm a
ever go down
salty.
and do you ever go down and get chips?
No.
No.
If I'm in, I'm in.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to get me out of bed.
I think one thing with business travel, well, any traveling, whether, but if you do it a lot, the lack, and we touched on this, I know, very early on, or maybe it was our first or second pod, but just the diminished level of etiquette or lack thereof altogether in traveling is unbelievable. Like, I would joke post-COVID and say, you know, I think society lost all their marbles because the way that they like forgot kindergarten rules, like line up and, you know, wait your turn kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, people are gonna get back on airplanes, they're gonna remember like what it used to be. No, it's just become the acceptable norm to be fucking rude.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling. So yeah, it kind of goes back to have you ever lost your shit? No, but I've really, there are times I've just stared at somebody like, are you fucking kidding me? And I know you can read
And it's
that
an
book.
adult.
It's an adult. Yeah, these are not
Yeah.
the kids.
No.
Yeah, no, total, absolutely. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yeah, that part is extremely irritating, and airlines in general have been, you know, epic failure. I know they have pilot short and all the other stuff, but it's an epic failure with on time and just flights, which adds a whole level of stress and frustration. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I do have one crazy topic
Yeah.
that's a little personal to me, but it's in the news right now because Minnesota just had a change. So in some industries, in a lot of industries actually, if it's a sales-driven organization or anything where you have a clientele of sorts, you can have a contract for your employment, for those that don't know, and it's not your employment status, but it's just could be a non-competition, a non-solicitation, do not touch. There's varying degrees, and these were rendered really not illegal, but unenforceable in the state of California years ago. So while you still might have them, they don't enforce them in California. Well, there's a lot of chatter right now that there might be a federal navigation to make them render, you know, something that you can't offer at an organizational level. I don't think we'll ever get there personally from a federal level, but Minnesota just rendered them unenforceable as well. So now we have a second state in the U.S. that says, hey, you company, yeah, you can tell your people they can't steal all your ideas, but you know, this other stuff that you're putting in there, you can't do that. So I find it interesting and want to watch how it unfolds because it is a massive pain in the ass.
Yes.
Yeah, and you uphold it because you have the right integrity and all of these things, but some of them have gone above and beyond what would be even considered a reasonableness standard, I think. So,
Right.
but-
Absolutely. Good point.
So I continue to watch and monitor, and
Yeah.
state by state, who knows what will
Yeah.
happen.
Yes.
So,
Probably wouldn't have it in this state in my working
yes,
career.
I would agree with that. Probably not.
Right.
I'll have
Right.
to just hold up
You're just gonna have to stay where you're at and not
with my contract.
Yes, you might have to stay where you're at.
It's been a good career. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm obviously happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some days.
I'm always grateful for employment and keeping my lights on,
Absolutely.
you know? That's what I'm-
Absolutely. I mean, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be there for so long.
That's right, that's right.
That's right.
Mhm.
All right. We are at 33.
All right,
I think-
so I think, anybody else? Everybody feeling okay?
So far, so good.
I think so.
It's Monday,
Uh-huh.
or Tuesday, I don't know.
Back on the travel thing, just
Yeah.
real quick and everything, which I think is very nice, and I forget to do something like this. As far as any quirks or anything when you do travel and everything, our listener, she wears or takes St. Christopher medal with her. Now, what's St. Christopher for?
Isn't that
Normally
for,
I already.
isn't that for protection, safety, I think?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I forget all the, I should have looked it up before, which I don't think we have internet.
Catholic.
Huh?
That Catholic.
Yeah. I know, you just sit there and like, I don't know.
There's so many of them.
I know.
I'm joking.
But
Yeah.
that
It's
is
like there was
something.
one you bury in your front yard.
Oh, St. Patrick.
See, I know who St. Nicholas is. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
There's one. There's one. Did you say St. Patrick you buried?
Yes, when you want to sell your house.
Yeah. Oh, No, like
Yeah.
potatoes, like, you know, like,
There you go.
no, the potatoes grow underground and potatoes are like the potato famine in Ireland, St. Patrick.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I didn't follow it, but
But,
Yeah.
no, I think it is St. Patrick that brought the potatoes.
Famine. The potato famine that happened, that's why Dan loves potatoes. He's like super Irish because they're like, I don't know. Forget it.
Okay.
Maybe
I think this would be a good time to start therapy, or we could just say,
let's talk about saints some more.
Because we're very knowledgeable on that subject.
Potatoes, saints.
no, I mean, I do like the idea of,
I do too.
Yeah, I
That's
think
good.
that's, a regimen is good. You know, I think
I like
everybody's got, yeah,
I like that.
that's a good thing.
Yes,
So.
Yes.
All right, so does that kind of wrap up?
It's
I
wraps-
think so. We
wraps
didn't do
up.
any product reviews this time, but I know we've got a handful for the next time.
Yes,
so-
we do. We have a lot of coming up.
Yes.
A lot coming up that
Yes.
I'm excited about. So, in the meantime, we
Give-
thank
give
you
our,
for
give our stuff. Do the thing.
do the thing. In the meantime, we do want to thank you
Yeah,
all
thank
for
you all.
joining us. Of course, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh, I do have something super quick.
Yes,
It'll be literally
please.
15 seconds.
Please.
So, someone that I was playing golf with a couple weeks ago, and it was a gentleman, had said, we were just having casual conversation and said, hey, you were telling me, she sent me an email, great to golf with you, blah, blah, blah. Tell me, what's the name of your podcast again? And so I sent it to him, but I said, hey, but please make sure when you look it up on YouTube that you type the number 3 and don't write the letter, the letter,
Yes.
the word 3, THREESOME. And so, because you'll get some sketchy things. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, obviously just a friend, and I was like, what if his wife reads this?
That
and,
is so funny.
But I hope if you're listening, I hope you enjoyed it. But it is funny whenever somebody does ask the name, you have to clarify.
Yes,
that it's not
for
the word
sure.
3.
I recently said something about, I told somebody a name, it was two gentlemen, and they immediately, both of them, you gotta change that name.
Once they
No.
start listening for a while, they'll see.
No, and they're both like, really, you've got to change that name. They're being so serious. I'm sorry. Anyway, please do.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you for joining us. You can always contact us by our email account, which is talkingthreesome@gmail.com. On YouTube, it's talking space threesome. Instagram, find us on Talking Threesome,
No
all one
space.
word, no space. And Facebook is just like YouTube, is Talking Space Threesome. Anywhere you can find us anywhere, please like, subscribe, comment.
Let us know what kind of pen you like.
Yes.
Thanks
Remember,
for joining.
yes, thick blue.
Love.